Deepak Chopra. You're watching One World with Deepak Chopra, and my very special guest is Celine Cousteau, famous name. Now, I met your father actually many years ago. It was on the QE2 for a YPO conference. George W. Bush Jr. was there. He was not yet president, and some very interesting people at that time, and your father was there. How is he?
He's doing well, thank you.
Yeah?
Continuing the work, always.
Continuing the work. So did you grow up with this whole ocean world in your consciousness?
I like that, in my consciousness. I actually did, and it was more in my unconscious, because it was just so much a part of the family that it was innate. Obviously, the world knows my family and my family's work.
Yeah,
and
your
has
grandfather was a legendary figure.
Yeah.
You know, we all grew up with knowing him and thinking about him and admiring him.
And the world throughout has that response too. I grew up with your grandfather. So did I. And it's something that became a part of me and evolved through my own being and my own path, but stayed with me. And
so how old were you when you started to go into the ocean?
My first dive was just before I was 9, off the coast of Monaco with my grandfather.
In France?
Yeah, it was a 5-minute lesson. And just very naturally go into the water. Here's your tank, here's your regulator, your mask. Can you breathe? Are you okay? Let's go. And it was just like going to the park.
Are you still diving?
I'm still diving. Yeah.
It's quite an experience. It's like meditation, actually. I'm a certified diver.
Yeah.
So it also makes you breathe in a way which is so natural, but also so efficient. It's like doing, you know, the yogic techniques of pranayama, which are basically what you do when you're breathing inside the ocean.
I actually, I've referred to diving a bit like meditation, though I don't meditate on land. I find myself in the water, and if it's not for work purposes, because if it's work, you have cameras and you're always thinking about and functioning in a work mode.
But still have to pay attention to the, I guess it becomes automatic, huh?
Yeah.
The breathing.
It does. The breathing becomes automatic. It's something that you start paying attention to because it's very audible, as opposed to perhaps just everyday breathing on land. You can hear every breath that comes out. If you want to be an efficient breather, you really start regulating the in and out. So there's a nice rhythm to it.
You know, my first experience when I learned to dive was the surprise that there was more life in the ocean than there is on land. Of course, you know, we call it planet Earth, but most of it is planet ocean.
Yes, it is.
And we also came from there as far as, you know, going back in evolution is concerned. But the richness of life is just astonishing and quite breathtaking. Breathtaking.
It is. Hopefully not too much breathtaking. What I see is that a lot of people are aware of oceans on a very surface level, but when you talk to a diver, there's a different conversation that happens and a different tangible understanding of the richness of life underwater and the importance of it, because you're actually amongst it. And floating amongst all of that blue space and seeing what's there gives you a much deeper understanding of what it's about, what our connection to that water system is.
We came from there, as I say.
Yeah, and why it's important.